Uh, about the yesterday's session, all right. Did you happen to go through all of the stuff that I've asked you to go through?
Done some homework.
Yeah, we have seen.
Okay, did you go through the installation part for Linux and things like that?
Yeah, I have watched
Yeah.
regarding the CentOS and Ubuntu
Okay.
and Windows 2008 and 2012 version.
Okay. Okay. So today we're going to talk about the networking stuff. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Do you all know IP addresses?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, do you know classes of IP addresses?
no, not actually.
Classes?
Ranges of IP address or classes of IP addresses?
No, I don't know about those.
No. No.
So, yeah. All right. Okay. So, you all said you are from AP, right? In India? In India?
There is a disturbance. I couldn't understand properly.
Okay. Are you all from AP in India?
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So, can you tell me how does a BSNL number look like?
Some
I think
10 dot 10 dot 101 dot some it will look like.
I'm asking about how does the BSNL number look like?
BSNL
You
number.
mean phone number?
Yes.
It will be normally 10-digit
Some
number,
it
I think.
starts with area code and it has some 6-digit number.
BSNL mobile phone number.
Mobile number. Okay. Some 91 plus 919 some. It starts with some 10-digit number with 9.
Okay. Let me start writing.
Some 949
Yes, number 911. Or you can say 9440.
9490256
Yeah, you can say
Yeah.
94401 or 02 or 03 or 04 or 05. Can you give me a Airtel series?
Yeah.
Airtel.
How does the Airtel series look?
Airtel
It starts from 8 something.
9704
Mm,
9704 or 907.
these are the starting series for Airtel, right?
Okay.
Can you tell me about
Yeah.
Vodafone?
Okay. 9966.
The early series I remember 988.
Yeah. 988. 99. Yeah. 9966.
99 98858. That was one of my friend's phone number. I remember that. His was Vodafone, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. 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 Mm.
Area code.
Docoma, I think 90300.
I remember Reliance. If it was Reliance, was very much
Reliance
like uh, 93938
9292. There is 9292.
Yeah, based on area code,
Yeah.
right? Okay. So area
Yeah.
codes for Hyderabad. What is the area code?
040.
It's 040.
For Bangalore,
Bangalore. I
Bangalore,
have no idea.
I don't know. I never called.
Chennai,
080.
okay. Any, if you remember any other state also, I'm fine. As long as you can tell me. Like Kerala, Mumbai, Pune.
No, actually.
Mostly I never called out of state for landlines.
What is that?
We never called out through landlines.
Okay. Anyhow, so the reason why we are discussing about telephone numbers at this point of time, okay, is the moment you see with certain series, okay, you understand this is the Airtel number or Vodafone number or BSNL number, right? Or if you see with area code, the moment you see at the area code,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
understand it's from this particular location, right?
Yeah.
Similarly, the moment you
Yeah.
see IP address, you should be able to answer two questions. Okay? First one, let me start writing. Is this a public IP address or a private IP address? Second one, what class of IP address is this? Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I will and I will tell. Okay. About the first question. Okay. So in the first question, you should be able to tell if it is a public IP address or a private IP address. What is a public IP address and private IP address? First, if you are in a have you stayed in a hotel recently anytime?
Yeah,
No.
public, I think if it is public IP address, we can connect through free Wi-Fi over airport, over hotels, or uh, through any public user.
Okay.
And private means only it's secured, and only if you know the password, we can connect. We can connect it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Let me tell you the examples. Okay. Uh, have you stayed in a hotel recently anytime?
No.
Yeah, we stayed.
Okay. Do you remember? Do you remember what was the hotel phone number?
Hotel phone number?
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't.
Let me bring up something here in the web browser. Okay.
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 I stay in this Best Western. Okay.
Okay.
So let's look at their where is their contact number? Okay, this is the phone number. Okay, yeah, I remember. Okay, let's assume some things. We all of us, okay, you, me, uh, I mean Zubair, Mirza, Rakesh, Raghav, we all want to go to this hotel. Okay, so what will we do first? We will call on this phone number, okay, and make a reservation, right? That is great. So we made reservation for this weekend, this Saturday. Okay. Okay. Uh,
इंटरनेट में यार ये होगी हाल में बैठे
on this number, right? And for Saturday, we reach the hotel on Saturday morning, and we all got one room each. Example is I might have got 102, you might have got 305, another got 404, and the other one 505. Right? So we are in hotel right now. Okay?
ఏం డిస్లేదన్నా
You guys there? Or you meet me in the hotel? Oh.
Yeah, I can
Okay.
hear you.
Raghavendra, are you connecting from laptop or from mobile phone?
I'm connecting through laptop. Now I can hear you.
Okay. How about Mirza? Is he available? I mean, it's showing as offline.
Yeah, there is some problem. I think he's also disconnecting. I think there's some
He's
problem.
also listening.
Okay, is everything fine now? Can we go ahead?
Yeah, now it's
Yeah, you can go ahead.
Uh, how, ab- how about Mirza? Is he coming? Is he going to join the meeting?
yeah. He should. I think there's something problem with the net. I think it's getting disconnected for every 5 minutes. Five.
Okay.
Hello.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
let's
he
go ahead.
joined.
All right, let's go ahead since everybody has joined back. So I'm explaining about a scenario wherein we all wanted a hotel booking. All right. So what we did was we called the hotel on this particular phone number. Okay,
Okay.
and we made a reservation for Saturday, and we all arrived at the hotel on Saturday morning. Okay, and each one of us is allotted a room 102, 303, 404, and 505. All right, so four of us are staying in four different rooms. Okay,
Okay.
now we want to communicate to each other. We want to call one another from our own rooms. So can you tell me how will I call from 202 to 303 or 404 or 505? How can I call them?
There will be some local number, some single digit number.
Okay. Any other
If you call
examples?
to them, or otherwise,
I think we should.
if you call to the local that hot in the hotel, there will be some number. If we call them, they will connect to the other room.
Perfect. So either you call the front desk and they'll connect you, or else in general you can straight away call the room number. For example, if I'm staying in room number 202 and Rakesh is staying in room number 303, I can straight away call 303 on my phone number, okay,
Yeah.
and I can make a call. I can talk to Rakesh who is sitting in the third floor in a different room, okay. I can, the same way, if Mirza is staying in 401, he can call 501 where Raghav is there, okay, which in a different room in a different floor, and he can make the call. So what do we understand? If we are in the hotel, we don't need to call this number again and again, right?
Yeah.
You will call this number only when you are outside the hotel, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Even when you're inside the hotel, if you want to reach the front desk who actually does reservation, you don't call on this number, rather you will just call on 1 or 9 or 3, whichever numbers that they have assigned, right?
Okay.
Is that right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, so this number, okay, is for external use. In other words, this number is for public, okay?
Okay.
These numbers, these numbers are for internal, which is private, okay?
Okay.
What is this phone number? For this hotel, who gave that phone number?
I think the network.
The carrier, right? It can be AT&T or Verizon or Sprint, whoever it is,
Mm,
right?
yeah.
Who gave these numbers?
Those numbers, they
Hotel members.
The hotel administrator, internal hotel administrator would have given these numbers,
number.
right?
Yeah.
So let's assume this is as hotel Madison. What is this? Best Western. West Downey Suites, right? There is another scenario where, okay, where Raghav and Mirza said that they don't like this hotel and they moved out of this hotel, okay, and there is a hotel just besides it, Hotel Radisson, okay.
Okay.
You make a call on their phone, which is 608 833 4300. Okay, it is not 4200, it is 4300. Okay,
Okay.
reach the hotel. Okay, uh, allot rooms, right?
Okay.
Luckily, for some reason, you got the same rooms, room number 202 and 303.
Okay.
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 Now tell me, if over here, let me say Raghav and Mary, right? Okay, so now if Raghav is staying in room number 202 and Mirza is staying in room number 303, okay, if I am staying in 202 and Rakesh is staying in 303, right?
Okay.
Now Raghav is calling 303, okay,
Okay.
to talk to Mirza, okay.
Okay.
Will it go to Rakesh, who is in a different hotel in room number 303 with the extension 303? Will it go like that?
No.
No.
Okay.
It will go only in the
Hotel. Fantastic. Now Raghav has a requirement to talk with Rakesh, who is in a different hotel in room number 303. Okay.
Okay.
How will he connect?
Firstly, we need to contact those customer, the reception number, and they will connect to those numbers. Those two.
Okay. Okay. Let me explain. First, Raghav will call this phone number, okay,
Yeah.
and you will hear, Raghav will hear a voice saying that if you know your party's extension, please dial it now or else wait for operator's assistance, right?
Okay.
Since Raghav knows that Rakesh is staying in room number 303, he will dial 303 and it will get connected.
okay.
Okay.
Right? So what we need to understand over here is, internally in this hotel, if you want to connect from one room to another room, you can just private numbers, which is 202 or 303. Okay?
Okay.
If you want to contact another private number in another hotel, then you actually call the public phone number of another hotel and dial the extension of the private number in that particular hotel. Did you get that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Another very important thing about cost pricing. the Best Western hotel will pay the carrier, which is Verizon or Sprint or AT&T. He will pay for only this phone number. Okay?
Okay.
He will pay the price only for this phone number, monthly rentals. If he has to pay a monthly rental, he'll pay only for this number, right? He will not pay for all these numbers.
Okay.
If he has 1001 internal phone numbers, he will not pay for these numbers. Why? These are private numbers and they're free. Anybody can use these numbers within their uh, infrastructure or within their environment, right? You see 202, 303 in Hotel Best Western, and you see 202 and 303 in, which means use it internally. Is it right?
Yeah.
Okay. So even Radisson also
Even that facility is available in our apartment.
absolutely. It can be there anywhere. Okay. This is just a hotel and easy example. Okay. So even the Radisson, it will be paying only for one phone number, and the rest of the private numbers are free to use. Okay. Anyhow, if these numbers call external numbers, like if they call to other offices and all of those things, that usage will be charged. You understand, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Similarly, okay, every company website or a website has a public IP address. Okay.
Okay.
Uh, IP addresses are provided by ISP providers. Okay.
Okay.
These have a charge attached to it. Okay.
Okay.
Every company okay, maximum 10 you will take.
Okay.
I mean, it's based again on what is it called?
The
The
after
scale, the size of the. It is again based on the size of the uh, organization. Okay. All right.
Okay.
So that part is there. Every company has a range of private IP addresses. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, these are free to use. Configured and maintained by internal network administrator. Okay.
Okay.
Just like you have these internal phone numbers over here which are free, okay, I mean others can also have a similar formatting, but if you have to communicate to them, you will have to uh, uh, I'll have to connect to the public phone number and things like that, right? So you can see same series of private IP addresses everywhere. Okay.
Okay.
So now do you understand what is public IP address and private IP address?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Now we need to talk about classes of IP address. Okay. We understood about the first question, and now we need to understand about the second question. Okay.
Okay.
Give me a quick second. Um, there are 5 classes. Class C. Okay. Have you heard about this before?
No.
Okay, this is very important. This is like base. You need to have a basic understanding about it. Okay.
Okay.
Before I go to classes of IP address, an IP address looks something like 1 to 255 dot 1 to 255 dot 1 to 255 dot 1 to 255. Okay.
Yeah.
So there are 3 dots, or which is called 4 octets. It can be any number between 1 to 255 in the first place. It can be any number in 1 to 255 in the second place. Okay.
Okay.
It can be any number in 1 to 255 in the third place, and it can be 1 to 255 in any number. For example,
Okay.
it will be 1.1.1.1. This is an IP address. Okay.
Okay.
It can be 100.126.10.240. This can be an IP address. Okay.
Okay.
It can be 50.111.175 dot 250. This can be an IP address. Okay?
Okay.
You understood the IP addressing formatting, right? What I mean to say is, if I give you my phone number, generally a phone number has 10 digits. Okay?
Okay.
And if I give you only 9 numbers by mistake, or if I give you 11 numbers, the moment you read about it, you will see this is a wrong number. Either I missed it or you wrote it down incorrect, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the same way. You need to know an IP address looks like this, with four different placeholders, okay, with dots in between, okay.
Okay.
Each of the 4 places can have a numbers between 1 to
1 to 255.
okay.
Okay.
Actually, over here you can even say 0 also. What I mean is, it can be something like 100.0.1.2 also. It can be like this also. Okay. Zeros also have the value there.
Okay.
All right.
So
So now,
first
in
place,
order to understand, yeah,
in this first place, it starts from 1 to 255, or it's also 0 to 255.
it's the first place should be 1.
1.
In the first octet, it's called octet. Okay,
Okay.
it will always start with 1. I mean, not. I mean, the minimum start number is 1. You will not see 0 over there.
Okay.
The simple example is 1.0 makes sense, but 0.1 is lesser than 1, and actually is actually counted as 0, if you know, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So that's the same. Okay, you have
Okay.
understood IP address formatting. You need to understand the classes.
Okay.
Okay, class A is starts from 1.0.0.1 to, okay,
Okay.
126.
126.255.255.255.
255.2.
Okay.
What this means is, okay, what this means is, in the 126 range, you can use up to the last digits over here. 255 is the last digit over here, right?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can use up to the last one. That's what it is.
Okay.
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 In class B, okay,
Okay.
it is 128.
From 128 to 191.
Yeah. To
191.
I think the last number is 254. You cannot use the complete. In the last one, you cannot use the complete last one, which is 254. Okay.
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 In class C, it is 192.0.1.1. Okay.
Okay.
Two,
To
220. 223
255.2.
dot 254.
Okay. You can read about it. As of now, these things are not used.
Okay.
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 What you need to understand, what you need to know, the first thing is, if you see anything between the first number over here and the first number over here,
Okay.
Okay.
you need to understand that it is a class A IP address.
Okay.
Okay. The second part, if you see anything from 128
Okay.
to 191, you need to understand it is a class B IP address. In the third one, if you see anything from 192 to 223, you should understand it is a public class C IP
Class C.
address.
Okay.
Okay. I'll give you a simple example, another example.
So just a
I
doubt.
have numbers from,
Yeah, here 127 is not there. So what if it starts with 127?
I'll tell you, there are a couple of things that you need to know.
Okay.
I'll tell you. I'm giving you another example. Okay.
Okay.
So over here, what I'm saying is, two can be public, three public, 7, 8, 9 can be public. Okay.
Okay.
10 I want to be private.
Okay.
Uh, public, and let's make 6 private. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. What this means is, though 6 is in between 1 and 10, I'm making the statement again. Though 6 is between 1 and 10, okay, I'm saying that 6 should be used as private.
Okay.
You understood that?
Yeah.
Okay. So what I mean is, excuse me, you might all have nicknames at home, right? Pet names, nicknames, I don't know what you say, love names, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Rakesh, can you tell me what is your nickname at home?
Raki.
Raki. Okay. So Raki is your private name. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Rakesh is your public name. Okay.
Yeah.
But both Raki and Rakesh are the same.
Yeah. Both are same.
Right? Similarly, over here, I will give you a private address range, okay,
Mm.
for each class. Okay.
Okay.
The reason I gave you an example about this one over here and Rakesh and Raki example, okay? Though these are private IP addresses, okay?
Okay.
They still have to be differentiated with classes, okay?
Okay.
First two questions, if you remember, the moment you see an IP address, you should be able to tell if it is a public IP address or private IP address, and then you will have to tell which class of IP address it is. So starting with which of IP address it is, the moment you see any number between 1 to
1 to
126,
124. 126.
you should be able to tell which class it is. So over here we got 10,
Okay.
right? So which class of IP address it is?
Class A.
Class A.
Class A, right? Under Class A, this is the public range 1 to 126, okay? However, since 10 is within this range, it is Class A, and anything that starts with 10 is a private IP address.
Okay.
Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The same with Class B also. Anything you see with class between 128 to 191 is a Class B IP address. In that Class B, if you see any IP address starting with 172 dot 16, okay, and between 172.31, if you see any of those IP address range, that means it is a private IP address.
Okay.
Okay.
The same with Class C also, public and private, okay.
Okay.
For the private,
Okay.
okay, you don't pay the internet provider for these IP ranges, IP numbers.
Okay.
Okay?
We can set by ourselves.
Yeah, you can set it with the help of your network administrator, okay,
Okay.
on the router or your DHCP server.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
And you will see the private range, this range, okay, this range both for public and private is standard across the world for any organization.
Okay.
Because it is maintained by the internet org body, control body.
Okay.
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 So now open command prompt in your laptop.
Yeah, open.
Okay. Now type in ipconfig.
IP space or continuous?
continuous IP config.
Yeah, it has given IP address.
What is the IP address that you received over there?
192.168.1.72.
Okay. Is that
And
a public IP address or a private IP address?
it's an
So private IP
private
address.
IP address.
Okay. Which class of IP address it is?
Class C.
It's class C.
Class C IP address. Fantastic. Open a browser.
Okay.
In the browser, open Google.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Okay. In that, type in what is my IP.
IP address.
Did you get your IP?
What is my IP address?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got my IP address.
Did all of you get the same
One,
IP since you're connecting from same home?
yeah, some
Yeah.
2602 colon 30A colon
Two.
2C8 column ADF column 7447 column FBBA column 10BB column D9 4B showing.
I think it's not the IP address.
Sorry,
It starts with 2602. So
sorry, can you come again? I didn't hear that.
actually it's showing 2602 colon 30A colon 2CE8, something like that. It's a big number, so I
Okay,
think.
you're seeing a IPv6. Since we have come over here,
Okay.
There
there
are
is
many
IPv4.
more. Yeah, IPv4, IPv6
Till
and
now we discussed about IPv4 only.
Okay. It's showing
Okay.
IPv6 address.
Okay.
okay.
You type in what is my IPv4.
Okay.
IP.
In Webro it's showing 162.206.138.223.
Yeah. It's same.
Okay. Maybe your ISP provider might be giving you IPv6 address. Okay.
Okay.
So let me show you my laptop screen. This is my IP address. Okay.
Okay.
Can you tell me what class of IP address is this?
It is class
Class
A
A.
Okay. Obviously you can
and
read
it
it
is
over here. Oh,
public. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. So as an assignment, read more about public IP, general networking concepts, basic networking concepts. Okay.
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 Uh, Okay, I gave you this assignment yesterday. In case if you did not, do it, perform it. Okay.
Yeah. We have seen.
What I want you to redo it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So there was one question that you asked. You don't see a 127 IP address.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
If you see anything in between these numbers, this range, okay,
Okay.
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 So this is one thing. And there is another IP address which starts with 169.
9.
Okay,
Okay.
you will see 169 with some numbers there. Okay.
Okay.
If a computer or a server doesn't get a IP address from the DHCP server or router, okay, this IP address is auto assigned by the system NIC card, which is network interface card. Okay,
Okay.
this
Okay.
cannot be used to communicate either privately or publicly. Okay.
Okay.
So that is one particular one. Uh, Another quick thing I want to talk about is network devices. Okay, there are routers, switches, and hubs. Okay,
Okay.
Okay.
routers communicate based on IP address. Okay, okay. switches, layer 2 switches communicate based on MAC address. You know, every computer, every server, even your mobile has a MAC address. Okay?
Okay.
And MAC addresses are unique. That's what I told you yesterday. Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
In switches, there are actually two types. One is layer 2 switches and another one is layer 3 switches. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
In recent times, few years back, layer 3 switches have come. Okay? To do the job of routers. Okay? So that the load on the routers is reduced.
Okay.
Okay? These are repeaters, not intelligent devices like routers and switches. Okay? Vendors. You will see Cisco routers. Okay?
Okay.
There are also network devices. There are also like firewalls, load balancers, things like that. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
You will see Juniper. You will see for home usage, you will see Netgear, something like that, right? Some local brands. Netgear is an international home routers brand. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
In live production, most of them either use Cisco or Juniper. There are also few Citrix one which is called as NetScaler. Okay, something like that. Okay, mostly you will see Cisco routers. You will see
Okay.
Cisco routers, Cisco switches. It's a giant. Another one is Juniper. Juniper Networks is also very good one. It is also giving nice competition to Cisco. Citrix has entered into network devices. They're also coming up well. Okay,
Okay.
those are the vendors. All right. Another small example. Your home router will be something like Netgear, right?
Okay.
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 It has an embedded system. Home routers have embedded system of, they will have an embedded system of DNS and DHCP inside them.
Okay.
Okay. What I mean is, at home you don't have any DNS server or DHCP server, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just we have only one router.
The router is doing the task of DHCP server, which is giving you IP addresses, each one of them. It is giving private IP addresses to each one of them, even to your mobile also, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It is doing the job of a DNS server also, wherein if you open google.com, it will first go to the router. From the router, it will resolve the name to the public and then give you the serve you the request, right?
Okay.
Okay. That is for home routers. Home routers will have embedded system like that. Okay. In production environment, you will not see this kind of routers. These routers, the home routers are not used, they're not made to handle load and traffic. Cisco routers or enterprise routers, any enterprise routers are used to handle load and traffic. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, that is one part. And this is there. Okay, another quick assignment is I want you to read about OSI layers. Because I spoke to you about layer 2 and layer 3, right?
Yeah.
There are 7 layers. If you want to learn, I shouldn't say if you want to learn, you should learn at least theory about it. Simple one, OSI layers.
Okay.
Okay? Just spend some time on it. What else is there in networking? There are things like if additional learns, if you want to learn additional learns, what what I've shared to you till now, it is like basic to basic. Okay?
Okay.
There are other things that you can learn if you have time. There is no need to learn as a DevOps engineer, but if you want to gain knowledge, you can learn it. Okay. Uh, in switching, I forgot those names. I studied it very long back. Spanning tree protocol. There are several, 2-3 other protocols like RSP, something like that. Okay. This is again a huge, very huge in-depth concepts. If you want to get a job in networking, that's when you will learn all of this stuff.
Okay.
We are not planning to get a job in networking, right?
Yeah.
So this is just for I'm just telling you these are all there. I have done my CCNA certification very long back. Okay. I remember only few stuff of it. Have I ever used it? No. I just know if someone talks about certain things, I can communicate to them. I can understand them and I can communicate to them. That's the only thing that I made use of it. Rest of the things you generally don't need to go in depth of those things.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So that's one part. Alright, if you have any questions, do let me know, or else we will close this session and we'll catch up tomorrow.
Yeah, I have a doubt.
Yeah.
Yeah, you said there are two types of IP, the IPv4 and IPv6. When we
Yeah.
told you our IP addresses, it starts from 2601 and something, and your was from 3-digit numbers. So, which was from class A. So, like IPv6 has different ranges of numbers, or it has the same range like IPv4?
Okay, so generally what happens is under IPv4, it is 64-bit. Okay,
Okay.
Okay.
whereas in IPv6 is 128-bit. Okay,
Okay.
IPv6 is an extension of IPv4 because we are falling short of IPv4 numbers,
Okay.
IP addresses. So the Internet Board has developed IPv6. If as of now IPv6 implementation is very less, okay,
Okay.
only
Okay.
few companies implement it, okay.
Okay.
If IPv6 is implemented as much as IPv4, okay, everybody in the world will get one IP address.
Okay.
Oh,
That is the scale of IPv6. It has so much of huge availability.
Okay.
We still didn't move up to that level as a whole overall world. Okay, out of like 100 example, out of 100 companies, hardly 3 to 5 companies have implemented uh, IPv6 internally or externally, whichever it is. For you might be getting IPv6 because you are in US and few of the ISPs in US. For home internet, they might be giving IPv6 IP addresses. They will not give IPv6 IP addresses to a company unless the company specifically says that I want this IP address, IPv6 format.
Okay.
But for home users, the ISPs might be giving IPv6 because generally home users don't know the difference between IPv4 or IPv6, and neither do they care about if it is IPv6 or IPv4. All they care about is as long as I have internet, I don't care about what you're giving, right?
Yeah.
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 So that's what is happening. Okay.
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 okay. And you didn't mail us yesterday's and day before yesterday's class.
I already mailed the institute. Let me follow up with them. Maybe, as I've said, uh, the meeting organizer is on leave. That's what I got to know. That's the
Yeah,
reason he
already
couldn't.
I asked her. She told that she didn't get mail. So can you forward direct to us? Uh, can you take our mail
Uh,
ID?
Generally, I don't directly forward. I do it through institute itself. So you will have to excuse me on this particular thing. I will generally after every class I forward the notes immediately to them. Okay. If there was any delay from my end, I'll just check my email. Okay. Uh,
Okay.
I will
Because
make sure that.
yeah, today I asked her. She told me that she didn't get any mail, and I told her to remind you.
Okay.
Yeah. Can you send
Who is the person that you spoke to?
Geeta?
Sorry.
Geeta. It's Geeta.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not sure who Geeta is actually. I have
Yeah.
some other
Okay. Okay.
contact person.
Yeah. Actually,
Uh,
you would have talked to Pooja, I think, right?
there are several other names. I cannot give you all the names.
Okay.
Okay.
I just checked my email. Yesterday I've shared both the notes actually, the introduction notes and also yesterday's notes. So I'll follow up with them and check why there is a delay. Generally they do not do the delay, as I've said, because the contact person is on leave. Maybe that's the reason you might have not received it. But I will call them immediately and make sure that they forward you the uh, details.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'll catch up with you tomorrow again.
Yeah. Sure. Okay.
Thank you for your time. You all have a good night.
Yeah,
Okay,
it will have
and also
okay.
also please make sure that you do the assignments. Okay, uh,
Yeah, sure.
in today's thing, these step 2 and step 3 are very important. Assignment 2 and assignment 3,
Okay.
Okay.
because we will be working mostly on Linux systems. Okay,
Okay.
Okay.
you can also learn VIM. VIM is like a notepad. We have this notepad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Similarly, VIM is also a tool in Linux. In order to edit files, we will use VIM. Okay.
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 Please watch videos on how to open VIM, save, close, rename, copy, paste, all of those things.
Okay.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you then.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Have a good day.
Yeah. Thank you so much.